What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity NC, joined by my own Hot Commodity.
That's me.
That's him. His name is Am. And I think he's trying to get something ready for us. Are you?
It'll come.
It'll come? Okay. So you are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. We're going to be covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown from February 7th, 2025, live in Memphis, Tennessee. We're just a week removed from the Royal Rumble. You saw Jey Uso win the men's, and now we're seeing Charlotte Flair win the women's. And we have Jey Uso coming out first. Jey says, "I had a hell of a week. I got a lot of love. I'm here to pick a champion to face at WrestleMania. On Raw, I saw Gunther." Oh, it's gonna happen right
Now it's the unoffensive.
Well, we have to. I don't know if they could really hear it. That was kind of low. Little technical difficulties here. He's that
Okay.
that was all important.
That's my sound effect.
Those are his sound effects for the show. We have the sound guy here working on our show, so new and improved stuff. But yes, Jey Uso comes out. Jey says, "I had a hell of a week. I got a lot of love from the fans. I'm here to pick a champion to face at WrestleMania. On Raw, I saw Gunther, so I figured it'd only be fair to come see Cody Rhodes." That's when WWE champion Cody Rhodes comes out. Jey says, "It would mean a lot to face you at WrestleMania, or I could stand next to you as world champion." Cody says, "Quite the choice to make. My doctor told me I had all these injuries. I know it's your choice and your WrestleMania. I have to go to WrestleMania. I have to win. If you choose me, it will be the last time we enjoy ourselves together in the ring." That's when Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga come out. Fatu says, "Cody Rhodes, last year you took that title from my family, but as of now, my family needs that title back. Jay, big cousin, Mr. 2025 Royal Rumble winner. If there was anybody to bring the title to the family, it sure as hell wouldn't be your ass." And that makes Jay upset. So Tama, Fatu, Jay, and Cody all brawl, with Jay hitting Jacob with a super kick and Cody landing a Cody cutter. Do you think Jey Uso is going to pick Cody Rhodes to fight at WrestleMania?
I definitely think he's gonna pick me.
You think he's going to pick Gunther and not Cody?
Yeah.
He'd rather
I
stand
just don't see
alongside
it.
him.
Um, I could see Jacob Fatu maybe fighting Cody.
Uh,
Um, I think Jacob's gonna have a big turn with him. He already is like turning with the fans. So
yeah, you were talking about his interview that he did and how he talked a lot about like his life and
yeah, it's I can't think of the name of it, but it's like a three-part interview on YouTube, and he's like in the streets where he grew up, and he's like
smoking away.
drinking and smoking, and was like talking about um how he started wrestling. He watched the Usos on TV in jail, and when he got out, he went to um Umaga and Rikishi and somebody else's wrestling school. Rikishi and somebody weird. I can't think. Somebody like really random. Um, Gangrel, Rikishi and
Oh, that's
Gangrel.
interesting. That is random.
Yeah,
He does the Impaler DDT. That's probably why he does it. He got it from Gangrel.
yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't realize that. Look at that fun fact from the hot commodity.
Mm.
Um, but yes,
So,
he is like a real deal type guy, Jacob Fatu. Like I wouldn't want to mess with him. And he had a huge name on the independents before coming up, so a lot of people are expecting a lot of good things from him.
yeah,
But I agree. I don't think Jay is going to fight Cody, and I could see Jacob Fatu definitely going for that title. But so what does that mean for Cody then?
I could see it. Well, I mean, Cody's got to drop it for a little while here and
Well,
there,
I
you
mean,
know?
like who do you think Cody's going to fight at Mania if it's not Jay?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't want to see him and Roman again. Um, but I could see Roman and Fatu going for the title down the road.
That'd be
But
interesting.
yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Cody will still be champion.
Yeah, and
He's not going to lose it at Elimination.
our consensus is that Jay won't challenge Cody. It's gonna be Gunther.
Yeah.
All right. We have the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Piper Niven with the United.
Cody told you. Yeah.
Oh, he told you.
Yeah.
You guys are good friends.
Yeah.
Can you ask him like where he gets his hair dyed so I can dye my hair a little bit?
Oh, I do it for him.
Oh, can you play
I
with?
can do yours for you.
Can you play with my hair? Can it be like a sexual thing? Okay. Piper Niven with the WWE United States Women's Champion Chelsea Green taking on.
Piper was like this.
Yeah, well, you can have Piper. I mean, no, you know what? Piper's got a good personality. She's taking on. He said Piper's sweet. How do you know? Okay. Well, Piper taking on Bianca Belair with Naomi in Bianca's corner.
The EST.
The EST. Piper rams Bianca into the apron and hits a senton on the floor. Bianca kicks Piper Niven's head into the ring post and hits a KOD. Bianca Belair advances. So right now we just know it's Bianca and Liv so far in the chamber match. Did you think Bianca should have advanced over Piper?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Bianca's going to win, though.
No, I don't think Bianca's going to win the chamber. I think, I don't know. Well, so far, who's in it?
Well, we have someone.
We'll talk about that at the end.
Yep. All right. So next we have WWE Tag Team Champions DIY coming out. Johnny Gargano says we have beat Motor City Machine Guns twice at the Royal Rumble, which means we are the best tag team in the world. Ciampa says it's safe to say the shot of Motor City Machine Guns holding the titles is dead. We have so much respect for them. 11 years ago, they were my favorite tag team, which is a shot at them because they've been doing it for a while. Pretty Deadly come up, and they basically claim that they help DIY keep the title, so they want a title shot. And Nick Aldis announces that Pretty Deadly will fight DIY. If Deadly win, they get a title shot, and that's exactly what happens. Kip Wilson kicks Tommaso Ciampa, and Wilson rolls him up, and Pretty Deadly will get a tag team title opportunity. They are former tag champions, but I don't think DIY is going to drop the titles right now. But do you care to see the Machine Guns and DIY again? Because it's pretty much what it's going to lead to.
Not really, but it is what it is.
Okay. Drew McIntyre comes out. He says, I had an epiphany and asked why I was so angry. Raw was a toxic workplace. I'm here for what's mine, the WWE Championship. Jimmy Uso comes out. Jimmy says, you're standing here like an ex-girlfriend crying about someone stealing something from you. You have to earn this shot. Drew says, it's been 20 years and I still can't tell you and Jay apart. It could have been you that said yeet first, but instead your brother capitalized on it. Jimmy says, I'm Big Jim and you got to go through me. That's when LA Knight comes out. LA says, I mean this. It's something that hits you in the feels and you have to cry. It's good for you to cry as a man. But there's also a time when it becomes too much. And Drew, you're crying way too much. There are 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and Drew McIntyre is gonna cry. He's like, I forgot to get my stuff in. Memphis, tell them whose game it is. Hey, there you go. That was great. So a little behind the scenes stuff there between Drew and LA Knight. Drew was upset because he felt like LA Knight tried too hard to get his stuff in during the Royal Rumble match. Drew just smiled at that comment, so clearly there's some stuff going on there. But this is a decent triple threat match. The end comes when LA Knight goes to hit Jimmy Uso with a BFT, but Drew claymores LA Knight, which drops Jimmy, and then Drew pins LA Knight for the victory. There you go. Drew McIntyre advances in the Elimination Chamber match, and we know that John Cena is in it. And I think I'm trying to think who else is in it.
John Cena's in it automatic.
Yeah, he's in it automatically.
Didn't Damian Priest fight somebody?
Damian Priest is on SmackDown.
Do you know fucking CM Punk's in it?
Yeah, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes, because he beat Sami Zayn on Raw. So for men, all we know is that CM Punk, John Cena, and Drew McIntyre right now.
I think John Cena might have to win.
You think?
Because he's got a main event WrestleMania.
Really? Okay. Do you think Drew's going to stand a chance? Do you think it's going to happen?
I don't know, because to be honest with you, I can't see Punk losing the Rumble and the
Chamber.
Chamber. So I think Punk might win, but I think somehow uh John Cena will work his way in there somehow. Has he ever been the Intercontinental Champion?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
Unless they make it a three-way.
they could do that. Triple threat. We'll have to wait and see for that. But I am a big fan of Drew
I'd love to see a
McIntyre.
three-way with John Cena and Drew McIntyre.
We get a promo from Kevin Owens in his car. Kevin says, I'm experiencing pain and trauma that I will live with, and it's all your fault, Sami. You stood there and watched me almost die, but then you helped Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble match. You are a disgusting scumbag, and I'm going to make you pay. And then we find out that Sami Zayn is out indefinitely. I do like this, but it's just like these guys have fought at WrestleMania twice now. How like many times are we going to have these guys fight? Like, we get it. They're not
Something will
friends.
happen. The next big fight Sami Zayn has at a pay-per-view, Kevin Owens will show up. I mean, the next big fight Kevin Owens has at a pay-per-view, Sami Zayn's going to show up. I don't think he's going to be out for that. I predict he could be back at Elimination.
Next, we see Carmelo Hayes defeat Akira Tozawa after Carmelo lands nothing but net. This is a match that was made. Yep, 2 months till Mania. April 20th and 21st. Smoke.
We've only got one match. Well,
not even.
Not even. We're waiting on Charlotte and we're waiting for Uso.
I'm like getting hard over Ant right now as we're doing this, so just know that in your mind. Jey Uso tells Cody Rhodes backstage that he's still not sure about who he's gonna pick for WrestleMania, and Cody just gives this look of like, oh shit, can I trust him? Next, Charlotte Flair comes out and she won the Women's Royal Rumble match. Charlotte says, hi, Memphis. Do you love me or do you hate me? When you boo, I hear money. You can't make up your minds, and that's okay. I'm wrestling's biggest obsession. You think that because my last name is Flair that I think I'm better than everyone.
And she does.
She does. But that's not the only reason why. There was no way I was going to lose the Royal Rumble. I want to feel inspired. I went to Raw and saw Rhea. I went to NXT and saw Julia. And that's when WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton comes out. Tiffany says, congrats. Stiffy time. She says, congrats and welcome back. No one's a bigger Charlotte fan than me. The WWE thought they couldn't survive without you. You got injured and people cared for like a minute. After you left, I took over. Charlotte says, did you say something? Tiffany says, I have been compared to you since I got in here in the WWE. Pick me because I will beat you and no longer be a Charlotte Flair wannabe, but Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte says, when I saw Rhea Ripley, I saw a kid. Now I see you and I see a child. You need to get on your hands and knees and beg me to choose you. That's when Nia Jax and Candice LeRae come out. Nia says, Nick Aldis booked a title match between me and you, Tiffy. Charlotte Flair, if you want to be champion at WrestleMania, you're going to have to go through me. So clearly, we know Nia is not going to beat Tiffany. But what do you think the chances are of Tiffany versus Charlotte at WrestleMania after this promo here?
I'm hoping, because we've already seen Rhea and Charlotte.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping we'll get something new.
Okay.
And that match will be this Friday. So the one with Nia and Tiffany.
Yep.
So
we'll see.
But yeah, I could definitely see
Tiffany and Charlotte. I mean, that would be good. I mean, they have. She's right. They all compare her to Charlotte. I would be excited to see who gets that one. Next up, we have our second Elimination Chamber qualifying match: Candice LeRae versus Alexa Bliss, who returned at the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Bliss gets the win after her sister Abigail, and Alexa Bliss is now going to be joining EOS. Is it EOS? Or no, Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair in the women's Elimination Chamber match. What do you think are Alexa Bliss's chances in
In what?
the Elimination Chamber?
Good. I think she's had a really good crowd reaction since she's been back. And she definitely seems like a favorite. So
All right, I'm glad to see Bliss back. I love her.
I think we're gonna get um Trish Stratus in the Elimination Chamber too.
Ooh, that would be good. We get a promo from the Street Profits, and they're basically a heel now tag team. They're like, we want the smoke, and they have this more darker image, and I like that.
I don't know if they're heel, but they're
Well, yeah, they're kind of like Austin. They're not heel, they're not babyface. They just want the title. You know, they don't care. Okay. We then have our main event: Jey Uso and WWE
I'd
champion
rather see them go against
DIY.
Motor City
Motor City.
or DIY. One of them.
Well, DIY are the champions right now.
Yeah.
So we got Jey Uso and WWE champion Cody Rhodes defeating the team of Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu after Jey super kicks Jacob on the floor and tosses him over the announce table, and Cody lands a crossroads to Tama Tonga. But the night ends after Solo Sikoa appears and attacks Cody Rhodes with a Samoan Spike. So now Solo Sikoa is back in the WWE. So what do you think that means heading into WrestleMania?
I think it's definitely going to be interesting to see what goes down between Solo and Jacob. I want to see if Jacob still loves Solo or if he's out for himself now. And also, we haven't seen Tonga Loa.
Yeah, he's injured right.
Yeah, so
no one cares. But
yeah, their whole little thing kind of fell apart.
Yeah. But do you think we're gonna get more of it being like Jacob and Solo, or do you think it's gonna be like Solo and Cody, or you know what I mean? Like, or do you feel like they're gonna reunite, or do you think
I don't know. I really don't. There's so much that could happen between all of them. You know,
they'll probably like tease a reunion, make us think they're gonna, and then Jacob is gonna attack Solo or something like that. But Solo Sikoa being backed up.
Solo get back with Roman.
Ooh, but he just did the hands up.
You never know.
You never know. Well, just like you never know what's gonna happen to WWE, you never know what's gonna happen on the Uncensored podcast. Fuck. See? So shit. Damn it. So make sure you tune in whenever we drop new videos. Check us out on YouTube, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. What was your favorite moment from this episode of SmackDown?
Cover your children's ears.
Cover your children's, yes, for sure, and their eyes sometimes. But with that, we've covered all of SmackDown. Stay safe and stay uncensored.